Hello everyone. The writing skills for 11th and 12th standard have always troubled the children. So making it easier for you, starting with the writing skills section, today we'll be doing the classified advertisements. It comes for 4 marks and it is for 50 words. It's a short writing composition. And classified advertisements that we are going to cover today are Situation Vacant, Situation Wanted, For Sale and To Let. So coming up next, what are classified advertisements? So classified ads or classified advertisements are called classified advertisements because they are under certain classified categories. You must have seen in the newspapers on Sundays the classifieds column. So that is what it is, dear children. It is the classifieds column. It comes under certain categories. So in 11th and 12th, it is introduced in 11th for the CBSE board, in the CBSE board, and these particular classified ads, as I told you, are short writing compositions coming for 4 marks, 50 words. The categories that are there in your syllabus are in number 12. There are 12 categories. So in this particular video, I'll be, as I already told you, I'll be touching 4 of them in detail: Situation Vacant, Situation Wanted, For Sale and To Let. Classified advertisements are advertisements which are for the general masses. In the newspapers, they come in the magazine classifieds columns are there. So they are paid ads and each word is paid. When you go and give your advertisement in to be published in a newspaper, you have to pay money for it. So here in 11th standard, you are going to learn the right way, the appropriate way to do these advertisements, to write, in fact, these advertisements. The first thing that you must keep in mind, that you need to be very, very precise. When I say precise, that means in the shortest number of words, you need to give away all the required details. So for that, there is no place for sentences and you have to use only phrases. When I say phrases, it means they are not grammatically correct. Sentences would have a finite verb, at least one finite verb is compulsory in a sentence. But in phrases, you do not have finite verbs. They don't make complete sense. They just make sense, but not complete sense. So that is what phrase is all about. I'll just give you a small little example. Let's say I have a sentence saying that he is, or Ram is my brother and he is wearing a red shirt. So this is a complete sentence and makes complete sense that Ram is my brother and he is wearing a red shirt. Now if you have to put it in a phrase, you say Ram brother in red shirt. That's all. So it does not make complete sense, but it does make sense. So classified advertisements, because they are paid advertisements, so you write them very, very precisely in precise English and you use only phrases. Coming up next, you have the format for all classified advertisements. The format for all the classified advertisements is the same. I'm talking about, when I say 1/4 of your answer sheet, that means I'm talking about the answer sheet that comes in the exams. So you select the center of the page and you just use 1/4 of the page to make this advertisement. And it comes in a square box. Children, here square or rectangle, but it has to be a small box. It cannot be a box like a notice that you write. It is small because it comes in the columns, in the classified advertisements in newspapers. So we are learning the same way to put it in the exam. So this is the kind of box I am talking about, and you have to, in the box, write the advertisement in the form of phrases. Okay, so what you do is, I'm just zooming it out a bit. You first write the category, and that category has to be in capitals. Thereafter, you leave space. You leave one line. When I say space, it is about the answer sheet. So you leave one line. Thereafter, you start the advertisement with a capital word written in capital letters, like wanted is written. So whatever is the first word that you are using for your advertisement, it has to come in capitals. Okay, so thereafter you do not leave any line anywhere. Whatever is required, the content you give, and thereafter you close the box. It is always advisable that you make the 3 lines first, so that you complete the advertisement, you don't go wrong, it is very presentable, and thereafter you close the box. So it is always in a box. Remember children, marks are for the category also, marks are for putting it in a box also. So this is what is your format like. Your heading comes in capitals, heading is the category, then you write the first word that you are using in capitals. So coming up next, the next slide, the categories that are there in your syllabus in 12th standard, you have these categories. They are, I have already told you, for 50 words, and they are small writing compositions, and marks can be deductive if the word limit is exceeded. Now the categories in the syllabus that you have in 11th and 12th standard is situation vacant, situation wanted, sale and purchase, to let, business, then educational, missing persons and pets, pets and livestock, tours and travels, lost and found, matrimonial, and appeal. So there are about 12 categories that are there in your syllabus. Moving on, the first category that we are doing is situation vacant. When I say vacant, vacant means there is a vacancy in the organization, and the organization is putting up an advertisement. So that is the category, situation vacant. The category has to be written. The first thing that you write in the advertisement is the category. Now, certain points to remember when you are writing an advertisement for situation vacant. Always begin with wanted or required, and these are the first words to be used, so they need to be put in capital letters. Then name of the organization must always be present. That means the organization that is giving an advertisement should be there. Number of vacancies and post for which advertise should be clearly stated. How many vacancies are there? What post you're applying for must be given. The age and gender of the candidate is required. The qualification and requisite experience is required for the post. You need to mention that. You have to be very careful when you are mentioning the qualifications. Pay scale, perks, and also the mode of applying, email, postal, whatever, you have to write that. And of course, contact address and phone number for correspondence is important. So this is the first category, situation vacant. Let's see a sample for this. This is the sample. Situation vacant category is written. Now, wanted a small confident PA stenographer for a leading export house. Qualification, graduate, age 25 to 30 years. Children, here years you can put it up as an abbreviation also, YRS dot. Typing speed is given, shorthand speed is given, 100 words per minute. Preference, what is the preference of the organization? The preference is that those who can handle computer or computer knowledge is mandatory, compulsory. Salary is negotiable. Apply with complete biodata by 20th December 2. The address and phone number is mandatory. You have to imagine these details, as very few details are given when the question comes for advertisements. So you have to be creative and imagine the details and put it up. Next category, situation wanted. There is a difference between vacant and wanted. Wanted is what you want when you are qualified and you wish to apply in the newspapers. So you have to put in the advertisement, what do you want? What is that you require because you are qualified? So again, you have to start with, always begin with wanted or required. Then what is the post to which the candidate is required? Doctor, you are an engineer, or you are a CA, or you are a teacher, PGT, TGT, whatever. You need to specify that this is what you qualify in. You have to mention your qualifications, experience, age, date of birth, sex. You have to mention these details categorically in the advertisement that you are writing. It should be in phrases. Salary that you are expecting, perks that you are expecting, you must mention. Scope of promotion, this is not mandatory, children. You can even omit it. It's not really required, not of much importance. But your address and contact number is very important. You need to say you will be available for the interview. If you want to specify a date or days or something, or you say that you are available for interview anytime, that also you can write. Mode of applying, that you can say that you can call, or you can send a mail, or you can contact me through postal, you can give your postal address and any other relevant information or important information that you wish to mention. So let's see the example now. Situation wanted. You leave a line that is a space after that. Here looking is not written in capitals, but you must write available, required, wanted. You have to mention that in capitals. For a job in one of the private schools, you have to write which university, 5 years experience. Children, you can write YRS.EXP. These are acceptable abbreviations. You can put them. Excellent communication skills, pleasing personality, salary negotiable, available for interview on any working day. Interested schools may contact this number. So this is how you write situation wanted. Wanted is what you want. So next is for sale, purchase of property, assets. This is for sale category, and same goes for the purchase category. There are two categories, for sale and for purchase. They are separate, and the sale and purchase can be for property, can be for vehicles, can be for household goods that are there in your syllabus. So you begin the ad with either the category as for sale or purchase. Okay, and you begin the advertisement by writing wanted. Okay, so you can begin with that. So and then thereafter you give a physical description of whatever you are selling or purchasing, a property you are doing, or vehicles or household goods. Just explanation of what all should be there. Like if it is property, you should write the number of floors, the size, number of rooms, the location, surroundings, that you have to mention. And in vehicles, you have to mention color, model, accessories, years, modifications, if any, price, mileage, condition. Even you should mention that all the documents are there. So these things you must mention. If it's household goods, condition of the television or the refrigerator or whatever you are selling, you can mention the condition. You can mention the year that it was bought in, and the price that is offered or expected. So these things you must keep in mind for writing advertisements for sale category or for purchase category. Let's see the examples. This is for sale. So it is for sale. So you start with wanted. I have just given an example, but I have already told you that you have to start with wanted. Okay. Or the available. So you can write available at Mukherjee Nagar, DDA flat, ground floor, 2 bedrooms. Instead of bedrooms, you can write BHK in capitals, the bedroom, hall, kitchen. Car parking available, park facing, best location, reasonable price. Contact, please give the contact address, as you cannot see the contact address here, but it is mandatory. You have to mention the contact address. Now let's see, it's for the vehicles for sale available. Again, this available has to be in capitals. The name of the car has been given, the make, the year, it's self-driven, sparingly used, scratchless, stereo, air conditioned, beautiful upholstery, no expenses. All those things you must mention. The required details in short phrases. You can see here that there is no sentence here. They are all in phrases. Please keep in mind, just see here, they are all phrases. They are all phrases. There is no sentence that you see here. So you must keep in mind these things. Now let's move on to our next one category. It is the last category for this particular session, this particular video. It is the to let category. Again, to let means to let something on rent. Please do not write for rent. It is to let something. So even if you are an owner and you are giving something on rent, comes under this category. And even if you are looking for something on rent, it will come under this category, to let. You have to begin with wanted or available. Again, it should be in capitals. What is the type of accommodation that you are looking for or you are giving on rent? What is the expected rent that you are asking for or you're looking for? What is the location like? Proximity to markets. That means if the market is nearby. Also indicate whether it's sun facing or sea facing. All these positive things you have to give in the advertisement in precise manner, in short phrases, so that your advertisement is appealing and people come to you. So this is an art of writing the advertisements. Contact address and phone number, as I already told you, has to be mentioned in all the classified advertisements. Coming up with the sample, children, this is the sample. To let, children, there is a hyphen here, you must mention. Then instead of a 4 BHK, you can write available 4 BHK bedroom, hall, kitchen, flat. Area is mentioned, how many square feet. Second floor is mentioned. What is appealing is marble flooring, attached washrooms, 24/7 water and electricity, round the clock security, badminton court, swimming pool, party hall, ample parking space, located at sector 26 opposite. So these kind of things you should mention. See, children, here email is given. It is perfectly fine if you give an email, but the preferable thing is that for situation wanted and situation vacant, emails you can give, but for the others, please give the contact address. That means the postal address. That is more preferable. That is preferable. Okay. So with this, we come to the end of the presentation. This is the first part of the classified advertisements. I will soon be putting up the second part of the advertisements. That means 4 more categories from your syllabus of the classified advertisements, and then 1 more with the last 4. This 4 I have chosen first because they are the most common ones that come in your exams. This is from the examination point of view. Thank you so much, children. These were the 4 categories. We'll be coming back soon with the other categories to make it even more easier for you. Till then, keep studying, keep working hard. Thank you.